guys. I'm not feeling too well today, so I'm out. Meet my dog. Hi, Pippa. Say hi. But here is a quick video on finding trigonometric ratios using a calculator. So first off, take your calculator. I'm going to have mine over here. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is we have to make sure our calculator is in degree mode. To do that, you're going to hit the mode button right here. So everyone click the mode button, okay? Then you're going to go down 3 times to degree. So here is the degree mode. So you're going to go down 1, 2, and then go to the right, 1, and then hit enter. And so that will turn your calculator into degree mode, which is what we have to do for the rest of this year, okay? All right, so now my degree mode is highlighted, so I'm good, okay? So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask Miss Maria now how to switch it to degree mode. Otherwise, let's practice. So if you hit clear, it will go away. So the directions say to evaluate. So type in, write your answer as a decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal places, okay? So cosine, tangent, and sine on the calculator are in the middle right here. So cosine, I'm gonna press cosine. A parenthesis opens, then you're gonna type in 7, 6, and close it, okay? Then you're going to hit enter, and that's our answer. So you're going to do 2 decimal places, so 0.24. So this 1 is not 5 or more, so it's going to stay 2.4. So my answer is 0.24. Okay? Let's do another one. So tangent is next, 12. Parentheses. Whoop. So 0.21 because this 2 isn't 5 or more. So 0.21. The last one is sine 51. Enter. Is 0.77. So this third 7 will make this be 0.78 because this 7 is 5 or more. So 0.78. Okay? All right. So let me know if you have any questions on how to type it in the calculator. But that is how you evaluate some trig. Okay? So now you're going to try tan, cosine, and sine. So press pause, and you try those 3 problems, okay? Okay, so the answers, you should have gotten tangent of 70 was 2.45 because this 7 will round the 4 up to a 5. The second one is 0.45 because the 3 is 5 or is lower than 5, so just 0.45. And then this one is 0.996, so 99 will round up to 100, so 1 is the answer to that one, okay? So let me know if you have any questions on how to type it in the calculator, but that is how you evaluate, okay? All right, so now we are going to learn about an inverse. So an inverse is like an opposite. So for example, addition and subtraction are opposites. Multiplying and dividing are opposites. Squares and square roots are opposites. And so in trig, sine with a -1 is called an inverse. So inverse cosine, inverse tan is the opposite of sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay? So sine and sine -1 are inverses, of opposites of puesto. So, to type in the calculator, you press the second button first, so the blue button, because see above it arriba is sine and then sine -1, cosine and then blue, azul, cosine -1, and tan -1 in azul. So they're opposites, okay? So let's try some of these. So I have cosine of x equals square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so I want to find the value of x. I want to resolver, solve for x. So I'm trying to get rid of cosine. The opposite of cosine is cosine -1. So inverse of cosine, they'll cancel. If you do it to one side, you do it to the other side. Okay? So now cosine, cosine -1, cancel. You bring down x. Now how you write this, you say cosine -1 first, primera, and then you put the number, the fraction, in the middle. So square root of 3 e2. Close it. Okay? And that is our answer that we type in the calculator. Okay? So again, cosine x, I want to solve for x. The opposite of cosine is cosine -1. Cancel, bring down, and then type this in the calculator. So let's do that together. So first, to get cosine -1, you hit second, cosine -1. My calculator's not working. Okay. Ah! Mode. Okay, so hit second, cosine. So second, cosine. Now I need to type in a fraction. So alpha y equals, enter for a fraction. Now square root is second x squared with a 3, and then go down 2, and then go right, derecha, parentheses. And that's how you type in a square root. Okay? So the answer is 30. 30, okay? So I'm going to re-show you those steps again. So first, hit second, cosine, to get the -1. Fraction is alpha y equals, enter. Square root is in blue, so second square root. 3, go down. 2 over parenthesis. Okay? So if you need any help, Miss Maria can help you type that in the calculator right now, okay? But let's do another example. So here we have sine of x is equal to 1/2. So the opposite of sine is sine -1, the inverse of sine. If you do it to one side, do it to the other side. So sine -1. Okay? Sine and sine inverse cancel. Bring down x equals, and then you bring down sine, -1, and then put the number after it. And that's our answer. Okay, so let's type it in. So for -1, it's in blue above it, so second sine, and then 1/2. So you can do a fraction, or you can say 1 dividir 2. Okay, that's the answer. So 30. Okay, or if you want to do a fraction, you can say second sine, alpha y equals, enter. And you can say 1/2 this way. So son lo mismo, they're the same. You can do a fraction or you can divide. Okay? So la respuesta is 30 again. Oh, I forgot to write the answer. Whoops. So la respuesta is 30. La primera, la respuesta is 30. Okay? All right, the last one. Is it 30? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I have tan. So the opposite, tan of x is 1. So the opposite of tan is tan -1. And then at one side, do to the other. So tan -1. Tan and tan inverse cancel. Bring down x equals your trig. So tan, tangent, -1. And then the number 1 is in parentheses. Okay? So first, hit second tan and number 1 and close it. 45. So that one's different. So 45 degrees. Okay? So that is how you do an inverse of a trig function. And so you're going to be finding an angle. So it has a degree. Tiene grados. It has a degree symbol. Okay? So let me review. Cosine opuesto es cosine -1. And then you repeat. And then whatever is on derecha, on the right side, it goes in parentheses. Siempre. What's on the right side goes in parentheses. Right side goes in parentheses. Ooh. And then just opuesto. Okay? So to get the opposite, you're going to hit second and then sine, cosine, or tangent. Okay? All right. Let's turn the page. I'm going to do one more example for y'all. Okay? So these are different because it's just decimals. So before I had a fraction, and now I have a decimals. It's going to be the same. So I'm going to find the value of x in degrees, grados, and now I'm going to round to the nearest hundredth, so 2 decimal places. Okay? So the opposite of sine is sine -1. And then in parentheses, you put the number 0.6. Okay? So that's a shortcut instead of writing it twice. Okay? And that's our answer. So I'm going to type in the calculator, second sine 0.6, enter. So I want to round it to the nearest hundredth, so 2 decimals, so 36.86, but the 9 is 5 or more, so 87. So 36.87 degrees, because I'm finding an angle. Okay? So that's our answer for this one. Opposite of cosine would be cosine -1, and then type the number 0.7. Okay, so let's type that in. Second cosine 0.7, close it, enter. Whoop. So 45.57, because this 2 is below 5. So 45.57 is our answer. 45.57 degrees. Okay. All right. The last one. The opposite of tan is tangent -1. And then in parentheses, put 6.7. So I'll press second, tan, 6.7, answer. Okay, so 81.51, because this 1 is below 5. 81.51. Oh, this is so hard. Degrees. Okay? All right, so that is how you find a degree. And you're going to be doing the opposite or the inverse. Okay, so opposite of sine is inverse sine or sine -1 or cosine -1. Opposite of tan is tan -1. Okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions. You guys are going to try those 6 problems. So 1, 2, 3, you guys try. And then you try the decimals as well. Okay? So you're going to be finding the value of x. So you're going to be doing the inverses, okay? All right, press pause, and you try. We'll go over the answers. Okay, so the answers were all 60, 60, all for all of these, okay? So in the calculator, you just type it in like so, cosine -1, tangent -1, sine -1, and you get 60, 60, 60, okay? On the bottom ones, the answers were 17.46 because the 7 rounds the 5 up. On the middle one, it's 25.84 because the 1 is lower than 5. And then the last one is 56.31 because the 9 will round up the 0 to a 1. Okay? All right, so that is how you solve for x if it is in the parentheses, okay? All right, so now go ahead and get started on your practice. So there are 2 IXLs you can do. So I linked them on Canvas. And so they're under Algebra 1, it's HH2 when you type it in the calculator. And then HH3 is when we were doing inverses, like what we just did with the -1, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions on inverses or how to type in and find a number. See you guys on Monday.